Alright, welcome to the Vampire Diaries episode 17. Um, I'm really excited for this episode. The last episode we did was, I recall, we did the first episode with the vampires from the tomb. They're in that one house. They have a plan. I don't know where it's gonna go. It's gonna be kind of interesting where that goes. Um, it seems that uh Stefan and Elena had this type of date because they wanted to go for normal lifestyle for one day, which makes sense, possibly because of all the craziness that happens in this show. Um, and but Damon knew that the tomb vampires are still out and about, and because uh Pearl came over to their house and said that she had a plan. She had a plan to take over the town back from them, but that's like freaking from 1864, bro. So, it's gonna get interesting from now on. I cannot wait because the ending, we saw two of the vampires go after Stefan and Damon, and I wonder what's gonna happen for that situation and how bad it's gonna be. So let's get right into this. 3, 2, 1, go.
You gotta tell me more. I gotta know.
No, you don't, because you're not gonna be one.
Come on, you can't keep saying that.
Yes!
Like, I'm not gonna turn
At
to
least
someone
he's not.
who learned everything he knows about vampires from Netflix.
That's not true, and you know it.
I'm gonna make an exploratory visit into town tomorrow to assess who's under the influence of Vervain and who isn't. Anna tells me that the players haven't changed much. I'm sorry, you just make
He has a problem.
It makes everybody cranky.
So what are we gonna do?
Dave and I are gonna handle everything, I promise.
Well, what about me? Can't just sit here and do nothing.
And that's exactly what you're gonna do, because that's what's gonna keep you safe.
Which means nothing.
Oh.
Talk when I get back. Alright, give my regards to the squirrel.
He swear to God said, I have 2 liters of soccer mom in the fridge. Like it was nothing. No!
They're ignoring me.
The 6 missed calls? Sorry, my phone's dead.
Stefan here?
No. Why? Something wrong?
He went out in the woods and come back. I can't get him on his phone. I figured he was here with you.
It's going straight to voicemail. Where could he be?
You're not gonna like what I'm thinking.
Shit.
Oh! Open this door! I swear to God, I'll bust through and rip your head off. Girl's not home. Beautiful weather. Not a race soon.
I can get in.
You're not going in there.
I'm going.
You're not going in there.
Why are they doing this? What do they want with him?
Revenge. They want revenge.
We've got to do something.
I know.
We can't let them hurt him. We've got to get him out
I
of
know.
there.
Elena. I know. But I don't know how to get him out. One of us, Harper. And don't you think for a second he wouldn't kill you if he had the chance. Pearl says we're not here for revenge, right? I say that's exactly what we're here for.
But he doesn't want revenge.
He doesn't. Starting with this. And his brother.
Please. It's Stefan.
I'm sorry, Elena. It's not my problem. Well, it's a shame, because the woman in charge of the crowd can help you find your wife. You're lying. Am I? Why don't you ask her for yourself?
Oh.
Coward. Come on, Elena.
I'm going with you guys.
No.
No way.
Leave me. I'll get in. You can distract them, and then I'll get Stefan out.
You get yourself killed. You're not going in there.
I'm going.
So when you get me in, get out as quickly as you can. I know how to sneak around where they can't hear me. You'll basically just be in the way.
Damon, now's not the time to be the Lone Ranger.
Fine. Elena, you can drive the getaway car. You're not going in the house.
You can't stop me.
Tell me the truth. Are you married?
No.
Parents, children, anyone else who lives on this property?
No, it's
No?
me.
Good. You're supposed to compel her. It doesn't work. She's human, and I'm not. So I don't care. Now get out of here. Get rid of the body.
Damn it!
Damn it, Elena.
Of course she left. This is not a good idea.
Billy, Jacob, get back in here.
Fuck.
Then stop acting like a child. If Jeremy finds out what you really are, he will turn on you. He knows. What did you just say? Jeremy knows. He likes him, and he likes me.
Damn!
You get him in the car?
Yeah.
All right, go.
What about you?
You rescue, I'll distract. Go.
Come on! Yeah!
Good stuff. We gotta go. Kinda got half a burger left. I found Vicky Donovan. Are you serious? Who is she? Storm unearthed the grave off County Road. They just brought her body down to the morgue.
No.
She's dead? Come on, we gotta go.
Oh no.
What's going on?
This is just gonna ruin Caroline and Matt's relationship at this. Uh-oh. This is not good. Not good at all. Not good at all. That was a really good episode. I think that actually was the 8th episode, if I might be getting that wrong. Because the 8th episode was 162 candles, if I remember. I don't remember which one. It might have been the 9th. I don't remember when. But this is just getting freaking amazing. Like this episode. Oh my god, the feels at the end. I was about to cry. Like, especially when Matt saw freaking Elena. I was just like, no. Even though I knew she was dead, everyone else figuring it out is just like it's an added bonus to the sadness, and that's what I love about shows when they do that. Like you have like a show, and I like to see reactions to a certain scene, from other characters' perspectives, because some characters handle it differently compared to other characters. So it's so crazy when you get to see that. And that was what the scene was, because all the other characters that are not in the vampire world, besides Elena and Stefan and Damon, know that Becky is dead. But Jeremy doesn't. Jeremy figured it out that she was a vampire only because of other reasons. But now it's kind of like, well, Anna's never gonna turn him, which kind of makes me upset because that would have been awesome. Um, so I think my 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 thing is gonna stay the same. This one is actually gonna add some characters because characters came back to the show. So we're gonna go in order of people. We're gonna go with Stefan, Elena, Damon, and then we are gonna go with Jeremy, Anna. Then we're gonna go with Matt, Caroline, and then Tyler. I'm not a fan of Tyler still. I don't know what it is. It's it's like he's unimportant to the show right now. And maybe that's just me or something, but I don't know. And then it's Pearl. I'm just not a fan of Pearl yet. I don't know what it is. And then everyone, like, there's not really a lot of other characters that we could have used. A Lark would have gone. A Lark could go into sixth place, and then we'll drag all the other characters to the next places. But after that, because a Lark is a pretty damn good character. But that's about it for this episode. I know I didn't really react to this episode because considering what time it is, I really didn't want to be screaming and yelling and going crazy. Um, but I love this episode. It was really cool, and it was very action packed. Like I was like, whoa, like it just hits. Like this one was definitely one of those episodes, and I cannot wait to do the next episode. The next episode probably is going to be awesome. As you know, we are prioritizing this, so right now we prioritize this. So the next episode will be wow, I'm blanking out. It will be wow. Am I really that blanking out? Will be sex education. And then I think, but tomorrow I am gonna take a break. Um, I'm not gonna take a break from reacting. I'm gonna take a break of reacting to TV shows. So I will put this up. I will put up sex education, but um, sex education might go up on Saturday. I think I'm gonna actually record a movie because I just did the trailer for Nope, and I've been getting a couple of comments about Get Out, and I never seen Get Out, so that will be fun. Um, I'm not ready for that movie. I might do it late tomorrow night if that's the case. Um, but I don't know what I'm gonna do yet. I think I'm gonna do it in the middle of the day because it makes more sense to do it in the middle of the day. It makes more sense to do it at night, but personally, um, I like to react to it big. So, and since we are reacting in a room right next to people that are sleeping, then it's kind of makes no sense to do it in the middle of the day. So this one is just only because I'm doing it at night for a certain reason. Um, it's not like it's actual Get Out. So I don't know what's gonna happen in that movie. I heard it's freaking amazing. So tell me what you think in the comments below. I will be doing that. I don't know if there's any actual movies coming out tomorrow that I know of. I will check out and see what's coming out in the next thing. Miss Marvel is out, so I will be doing that eventually. I just have to figure out my kinks because I have Obi-Wan still record. I'm still recording Obi-Wan and Miss Marvel, so I have to figure out if you guys just want me to do maybe what I'll do is I'll just do Sex Education and then I'll do Ms. Marvel with the next episode of Vampire Diaries. So that's what we'll do. And then we'll do Stranger Things next. So that's my plan. And I hope you guys enjoy. We'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys, girls.